Dear class, today I am going to discuss about BEGC 131, and I think you have gone through the text and you will find that the text is divided into four blocks. The first block about the environment, the second block travel and tourism, and third is culture and entertainment, fourth is health and fitness. So, if you go through the block, you will find there are different type of text, and the text says you or gives you some message, and you can enrich yourself with different type of knowledge of the text. However, at the end of the each text, you will find that different type of questions are there, and you have to answer it, and by answering it you can enrich yourself with vocabulary and grammar also. And you will find also that a large number of grammar you have to practice about it, and the questions in the exam also you will get such. And I think that you should go through the text, then you can increase your comprehending power. Then you have to go through different type of grammars, and all type of grammars you have to practice. If you practice all types of grammar, then you can enrich yourself with grammar. As you are the student of English honors, so you have to earn, or you have to gather the knowledge, proper knowledge or sound knowledge about grammar. So there are all type of grammar, or you have to go through, or you have to practice all type of grammars in the grammar books. Now, today I am going to discuss about clause. And you know that clause is a very important part of a grammar, and here at first you have to know what is clause. Clause is a part of a sentence. Here you will find a subject and a predicate. So in that respect, clause is just like a phrase, but there is a great difference between clause and phrase. Phrase does not contain a subject or a verb, but clause contains it. So this is the main difference between phrase and clause. However, at first clause can be divided into two categories. The first category is principal clause or main clause or independent clause, and the second is dependent clause or subordinate clause. So from the name you can easily guess that what is principal clause or main clause. Principal clause is a clause that can independently express its meaning without the help of any clause. So principal clause is just like an engine of a locomotive train or a train. So engine can run itself, and it can go here and there, and it can go through the line itself without the help of bogies. But the dependent clause or subordinate clause is a clause that is just like a bogie. It cannot express its meaning independently. It is totally dependent on principal clause. So subordinate clause can be compared with the bogie or compartment of a train. As the bogie cannot move without the engine, like that a subordinate clause cannot express its meaning without the help of principal clause. So there is no division or division of principal clause, but the subordinate clause can be divided into three categories. Note clearly that subordinate clause can be divided into three categories. The first one is noun clause or nominal clause, and the second one is adjective clause or relative clause. The third one is adverbial clause or conditional clause. So subordinate clause can be divided into three categories: noun clause, adjective clause, and adverbial clause. However, let's go to the noun clause. Noun clause are of four types, and some grammarians say it is of six types. However, we just know that the mainly noun clause, the first division is noun clause as subject, and the second is noun clause as object. The third is noun clause without preposition, and the fourth is with preposition, and the other is noun clause as apposition, etc., etc. However, noun clause is a subject. Noun clause is such that there you will find the sentence formation in this way, that the clause is connected, or the dependent clause is connected as dependent clause is used as subject or object. For example, I can say that the dog is barking on the roof is ours. So that the dog is barking is noun clause, and as is the main verb, is that the dog is barking on the roof is ours. The second is the main verb of the sentence. Here that the dog is barking is noun clause, and it is the subject of the sentence. Here you will find the is the main verb. Okay, so this is the fine example of noun clause as subject. On the other hand, we can use it in another way, that I know when he will return. I know, I subject, know is the verb, and when he will return is the object of the sentence. So it is the fine example of noun clause as object. Then I discuss about adjective clause, and adjective clause just acts just like an adjective. So here you will find that I have a pen that is very costly. Here I have used the one word that, and that indicates, or that means the pen. And in this way, whenever the linkers, just like who, which, whose, whom, where, when, that, are used after the word which it is meant, in this way the adjective clause is diagonized. So who, which, whose, whom, where, when, that are the main words to use in the adjective clause. Then we should go to the next point, that is adverbial clause or conditional clause. You know that adverb or condition, here you will find that as, if, though, although, when, because, unless, these are the word that acts like a adverb. So in the word, these are the words are used in adverbial clause. So whenever I say that adverbial clause is a clause, there you will find that as he is ill, he cannot go to school. Here as he is ill is a adjective adverbial clause. So this is the way you have to learn, and you have to practice a lot. If you practice a lot, then you can make yourself expert. Okay, thank you.